Hey, this is Brandon McDaniel here. I'm in Holiday Park, Fort Lauderdale, and I just booked a room in Jacksonville. Take a Greyhound up there. I'm waiting for approval. It's a new app called Pad Split. It's pretty cheap. It's about $125 a week. You split. You get a room in a house, about 10 rooms, and then you get one of them. Uh, I'm just waiting for approval. But anyways, this is my home here that I'm getting ready to move from. It's just I had to get out of here. This is where I sleep right here. Right here. My camera's a little funky. I sleep by this tree here. I've been here for about 15 months. Yeah, it's been pretty eventful. Some rough days. The worst is the cold. Believe it or not, down here in South Florida, Fort Lauderdale, I've been down here about 34 degrees. Sometimes with no blanket, and it gets really cold. I have a little foil blanket, pretty much not anything. That was last year. This year I have a sleeping bag and a blanket. Uh, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. My life right now. Used to do quite well. I'm pretty lonely these days. I run into some people here and there I meet. They're pretty nice. I've even ran into a few friends that I knew for a while when I first moved down here. I had bought a house over here on Sneed, or excuse me, not Sneed, but over on 4th Avenue. My friends Pablo and Eric. They're doing quite well. They're actually getting ready to sell their house. So if you need a house, look it up. It's on 4th Avenue here in Northeast 4th Avenue in Fort Lauderdale. Anyways, yeah, life is tough. Some things happened a few years ago where it left me lonely and confused. I went through a divorce. I've been living out in this park for about 15 months. Started off pretty rough. I used to go down to the co-op. Used to go down to homeless shelters and eat and all that. And I get a little help from family now. My mom, but she just sends me money. I haven't talked to her in about 15 months. Even my brother. I haven't talked to my dad or anything like that. They're just at this point. They're just friends. They're just friends. My grandfather in Kona owned a big Honda dealership in Olathe, Kansas, and that's the money that I live off now. Thankfully, because I don't know what I would be doing. I get a little money here and there. It's pretty rough. Being 48 years old. I've seen a lot of stuff down here. Seen a lot of drugs and alcohol, and I've seen some people doing some bad choices. Even myself too. I'm a recovering addict, but I've been in and out of Celebrate Recovery for about 20 years. I was successful. I used to be successful. I had a business. I had a junk removal business and a golf cart rental business. Had a beautiful ex-wife. And, I lost it all to a thing called rapid resolution therapy. It's a hypnotherapy. Stay away from that. Some things went really bad when I did the hypnotherapy. It's tough for anybody to be around me. So I've been labeled as schizophrenia. I go to Care Resources down here on Oakland Park. And they've labeled me with schizophrenia and anxiety because of this rapid resolution. It's by John Connolly, rapid resolution therapy. He does some voodoo shit. I thought it was pretty good. I paid about $12,000 out of my pocket for it, for me and my ex-wife. And I don't know what she's doing now these days, but for me, it went pretty bad. That's pretty bad things to my brain and all that. I can't even explain it. I don't even know who I am anymore. Yeah, John Connolly, you got to be careful. He has some books on Amazon. Be careful of the books. He does about shifting in the brain and all that. I just don't know. I thought it was a good course and all that. I thought, he comes off as a good man. But it's not good. Tim O'Connor actually did my first therapy session. And it started off pretty good. He's here in Fort Lauderdale. When I told him about the things that was going on with Brandon, he was like, Brandon, I can give you a little pill for that, and I don't do all that. What kind of pill can you give for whatever you've done to me, you and John Connolly? Anyways, I know about energy. I believe in it. So, but this is where I live now. I've been here for about 15 months. Fort Lauderdale, at Holiday Park. Well, I'm going to do another video. I'm going to be getting on a bus. I'm just waiting to get her approval on the pad split to head up to Jacksonville. The pad splits down here are about $300 a week. Up there, it's about $125, so it's a pretty big discount. Anyways, well, I'll keep on updating. I'll be getting on a bus at 12:30. I have one scheduled for 12:30 in the morning tomorrow morning. It's headed straight to Jacksonville. Just waiting for a pad split to get my approval on my house, the place I'll be staying at. Well, I'm just signing off here. This is Brandon McDaniel.